Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie is Columbus from 2017. So it is 2 years old from when I'm recording this. But it's about a man who finds himself, a young man, John Cho, American Pie, Howard and Kumar, you know him. He finds himself trapped or whatever. He's relocated into Columbus, Indiana, because his dad, who's an architect, is there in a coma. I don't think he wants to be there. From what I gather from this very brief synopsis, he meets a girl who is also there, but she wants to stay there because that's where her mother is, who's a recovering addict. So I'm assuming somehow they fall in love. 7.2 on IMDb, over 10,637 reviews. So I got high expectations so far. Hour and 44 minutes. Now, it's probably like, how did I find this movie? Well, John Cho, okay, but Haley Lou Richardson. You know, what happens is I watch movies and I like the actors and the actresses, and I said, let's see what else they're in. She was just in 5 Feet Apart, which is, I can't stop telling people about. So if you haven't seen 5 Feet Apart yet, check that out. I really enjoyed that. But that led me, 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon to this movie, Columbus. So we'll see what it's about. She's in it. I like John Cho. 7.2. Can't be too upset about that. So I'm going to get into it. And let you know what it's really about, and then tell you what I really think. So stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Columbus. No check-in tonight. This was not a film for me. Very, very dry. I don't think there was really any humor for me in this. And there might have been, it depends on maybe your type of sense of humor, but I didn't, there was nothing like that. And that's okay. Not everything has to be a comedy, obviously. But I felt this movie needed a little bit of it. So the plot was what they said it was, the one actor's, his character, his dad, has an accident of some sort, goes into a coma. We never see him. We see him from a distance, but never the whole time. Anyway, he comes to be with his father while he's ill. They're strange, so they don't really talk or anything like that. But and then this other girl, the girl, Haley, is she's been there all of her life, but will not chase her dreams or go off to college because her mom is a recovering addict, and she feels that if she leaves her, she might slip back, or she won't know what to do without her, kind of thing. So she won't follow her dreams, and then he comes into the picture, and then they build a friendship together. As I mentioned, his father is an architect, and so he knows a little bit about architecture, and she is an architectural nerd. Really loves it, and shows him, and evidently in Columbus, I don't know if this is true, but in Columbus, Indiana, it's like the mecca of architect, at least for this movie. I don't know. So that's how that relationship starts to blossom, and ultimately the idea is that, what is he going to do? Is he going to be there while his father is sick? How long will he be there? They really stopped talking almost a year ago. The whole father-son type relationship where his father never had time for him. So how long is he going to stay in Columbus until his father either recovers or passes on? And the same thing with her. She's going to stay there, or is she ever going to chase her dreams? It's really what the movie's about. A lot about architecture too. So if you're an architecture person, this might be really awesome. There are some cool buildings and things like that they show in this, and they have a lot of deep conversations about architecture and what moves them about the building, but not for me. This is not my kind of. I don't know how it got a 7.3, but maybe it's for people who enjoy architecture and things like that. There are pieces of the movie where, and I don't get the relevance of it, but like, there she is standing. It's a profile, and she's looking in the mirror at herself for long periods of time. I don't get the point. It's not like she struggled with, in some situations you might say, oh, she struggles with, vanity or self-confidence or something like that, right? But no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just, there's a piece where John Cho is just sleeping in the bed. No significance in the movie at all. It's not like, oh, he's missing something or something. No, they just cut to him laying there sleeping. And that's it. And then they move on to the next scene. Like, there's no relevance to these long pause, snapshots of the movie. And like I said, very dry. There's nothing to laugh at. Again, that's okay, but it was painful for me. I did not enjoy this at all. Well shot, well acted, a lot of cool scenes to look at, but didn't tickle my fancy. And again, that's me. So I don't want to, offend anybody. Obviously, 10,000 other people really enjoyed this film enough to get it up into, what was it, 7.3 or something like that. So I might have completely missed the boat on this, but that's what I'm here to do, is give you those types of reviews. So, and I don't think I was looking for a rom-com, romantic comedy or anything. I hate to abbreviate, but I wasn't looking for that. I didn't come into that thinking that's what was going to happen, but I did expect a little bit more. Maybe a little lighter. I mean, this is dry, heavy, and you got it. You know what I'm talking about. If you do check out this film, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. But hopefully you heard what I said, and maybe it'll set your expectations. You could be like, wow, that's a movie I'd really like. And that, kudos to you. I hope you enjoy it. But if that is not what you like, I wouldn't even go after it. So anyway, that's it. I'm tuning out. Thank you for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.